Yeah, happy Sunday, guys. I hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend. Yes, and I'm wishing everyone a wonderful new week ahead. If you're new to my channel, my name is Chinyere Ojike. Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. So today, a lady in Nigeria has provoked for her husband in the United Kingdom, claiming that the husband does not send her and her two children enough money for their monthly upkeep, that the man sends only £400. If you convert it from exchange rate, I don't know the current exchange rate today, but let's use the flat rate of a pound to 2,000 Nigerian naira, which is 800,000 in a month. That's what the husband sends, and she has complained that the money is never enough. Guess what she says? My husband moved to the UK and has gotten a job. He sends us £400 monthly for feeding, rent, etc. I also work in the entertainment space, and depending on gig, I make about 500k per month. We have two kids and they are in primary school. I honestly feel my husband should be sending us more, as he is only feeding himself. What more is he spending his money on? He hasn't sent us clothes or anything else, just £400 end of month. Please, you guys that are in the UK now, what can he be spending his money on? Is there any other woman? He said he lives in a shared house. The money he sends is not enough. So those of you in the UK, do you think that this man is harboring another man in the UK? Do you think that he's spending his money on women? Again, those of you in the UK as wives, working class, stay at home mom, do you get up to £400 monthly from your spouse for just the upkeep? Do you get that? Let me know in the comment section. This is ridiculous. For instance, if this man is doing a care work as a healthcare assistant in the UK, he should be earning around 1,500 to 2,300 pounds. Let's assume this man earns a total of £2,000 in a month as a healthcare assistant. So from his 2,000 salary per month, he will be paying something like tax of this amount of money, £200, before they give you. Remember here, before they give you your salary, they've already taken out their tax, which is sure banker, and then this man would send how much to the wife in Nigeria? £400. How much is left? Be calculating it with me. And the woman claimed the husband is living in a shared apartment. If he's living in somewhere like London, shared apartments will be expensive. And this side of the UK where I am currently staying, 2-bedroom, you can get it for the price of 1,200, 1,400. For instance, he's staying in one that is 1,400. He will be paying 700 for rent in a month for a shared apartment. And then possibly he's paying something like, if his phone is contracted, £80 in a month for his phone. And let's talk about the utility bills, such as council tax, electricity, gas and water. Yes, all this put together, let's assume he's paying £300 in a month. Please help me and do this math very well. And then for his transportation, if he travels to work, let's say flat rate of £100 in a month. And then feeding, because a man that is living alone in this country should be eating, and a proper Nigerian man, there's no way he will be eating chicken and chips, fish and chips. Definitely, if you move over to the UK, after about 1 or 2 months, you are out there looking for an African shop, and our African recipes or foodstuffs are quite expensive in this part of the world. Let's take for instance, this man spends £200 on feeding for himself alone. How much is left from this salary? By the end of the month, after all of these expenses, he would have less than 200 for savings. We're not talking about people who would be bugging him in his inbox. Not really bugging, assuming his parents, his mom and dad are still alive in Nigeria. You remember, children, we are expected to, be giving our parents some monthly upkeep. Yes, especially if you have your parents alive, it is important you keep doing that because they did a lot for us. It's not an entitlement of a thing. No, far from it. Your parents, I'm not talking about the thieves. And the thieves, the brothers and sisters, will also be there. They're friends and well wishers. They will be uncling him up and down. This man has nothing left at the end of the month, struggling and giving the large bulk of this money to the wife and children in Nigeria. 2 children still in primary school, 800,000 every month. And this woman is suspecting and lamenting. This is why I keep saying, if you are already in abroad and you are a bit settled, 2 hairs are usually better than 1. Yes, those of us living with our husbands here in diaspora, you can attest with me that some of us do contribute to some financial expenses in the home, even rent, bills, depending on the ones you can do. You can let me know in the comment section. In some families, a woman would choose to be catering for the feeding for the month. I am responsible for everything regarding food stuff in this house in a month. Some women would say, okay, I'll be paying the council tax, electricity, gas, and water bills. This should be but most women that I've met, they are usually in charge of food. Yes, I hardly see, I've not seen a woman paying rent. Mostly they talk about paying for the food, and some do contribute for certain utilities. And some of these women, they also have their personal stuff they do, like car insurance. If you buy a car on your own, you should not bug your husband to be doing that. You should take care of that car. You are paying the road tax, insurance. When it's time for MOT, you do it. You fare this vehicle, and a whole lot that people do. And here is also a place where you see children attending all of these extracurriculum activities. A lot of us here, we like to engage our children. Yes, you don't just let them stay behind from the lifestyle in this society, especially the positive lifestyles. Any activities that could help your children mentally and physically is something that most African parents like to get their children involved. A couple of times we have seen videos of teenagers getting drowned, when they went for swim. Not really swimming, maybe they went out with their mates and all of a sudden somebody will be pushed into a lake or something like that and the person will get drowned. There was this young boy, I think 17, on TikTok, a family, Nigerian Igbo family precisely. I was watching the boys' funny prank videos with her mom. I was loving and loving. The next thing I saw, rest in peace. Suddenly, that boy died. He got drowned, So when they talk about all of these extracurriculum activities, if you know any, just enroll your children in something like swimming. It builds their mental and physical skills as well. In terms of emergency situations like that, the person will be able to navigate around. Swim, a whole lot, football, a lot of skills. You can think of chess, coding is there as well. This is different. This is mental activities, Yes. So, what am I saying in a sense? Most often, women, they take off all of this. Yes, they pay for all these extracurricular activities for their children without bugging their husband, just because they want their children to acquire such swimming skills, dancing skills, football skills, and a whole lot of them. Yes. So, Oga, for your own interest, kindly bring your woman over here. Yes, so that she can start working here as well. Go to work, even if it is a care work. Because as she works in a television house, I'll be waiting, coming here. I don't think she will be able to get a job in that field immediately. That might be the reason she's still in Nigeria. Unless you don't want her to come. Let her come down here, start from where others have started. She might be opportune to get something higher. But sometimes all of us, we started from the grassroots. Except for those who are highly skilled. When you talk about doctors, some lawyers, I think you have to do something extra in order for you to start practicing here or register with FEN. Good thing, there are property law, you can register with them and work with them as a property solicitor or something like that, immigration solicitors, and so bring your wife over to this place because this is not nice. Please, let's advise this woman by letting her know how women, I don't know if she has not heard of 50-50 contribution. I know that might be strange to her because staying in Nigeria, nobody talks about 50-50 like I've always stayed on this channel. But on getting to this place, once she starts working here, definitely Oga would expect her to be contributing, unless the Oga doesn't want. But 70% of men or 75% of men here working and their wives are working, they usually expect their wife to contribute. And that is not bad because the lifestyle here is quite different. Especially sustainability here is something else. You need to help your man, you know, in order to carry the bills, some of these burdens. Yes, you don't need to keep disturbing your man, leaving it for just one man alone because he is the head. That head will fall off someday. You know, so in abroad, it's not where we claim that yes, he is the man of the house, he is the head of the family, therefore he will be left to pay the rent or the bills, feeding, blah blah blah, the upkeep, everything, car insurance, this finance, and the who. You want to kill that man. You want to kill that man, be that too. But if you are lucky, you have a man that is doing it all. Kudos to that man. Respect that man very well. It is not easy, you know, and then you contribute in your own little way. Guys, this is it for this video. I don't know what you think about this, our auntie in Nigeria that that is provoking that the husband is only sending 400 pounds, 800,000 Nigerian naira. I pray this woman moves over to the UK. At least she should come and test care work first. The first day she will go and clean yash. Maybe she will come home and she wouldn't be able to eat her food that day, you know. Or she would understand that English get level. They will ask her to do one or she will be like, now English this person speak, I've been a language with this. That they pretend colonize Nigeria does not mean that we speak like them. Our own English, you know, now we stretch it very well. Yesterday I was struggling with my son. My son said until he becomes 18. I said, okay, yes, until you become 18. He said, no, that I am saying 18. Hey, 18 as in the number. I said, no, I meant the same thing you meant. T-E-E-N. Until you become 18. 18. Teenager now. He said, no, that my pronunciation was not right. I said, since speaking why I just born how many? Just 10 years. He's telling me that I didn't pronounce something rightly. You know, it's crazy. Yes, but it is what it is. I get called Niger Igbotic accent. Accepted. But what matters is that you are able to understand me. Yes. Especially you, my color. But if you don't understand, you can say repeat. I repeat. After all, they too, they usually ask one another to repeat themselves when they talk. So don't be shy. Don't try to force distance to twist your tongue like them. My sister, my brother, stretch it. Stretch it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We just came back from church. We attended one amazing church today, Catholic church precisely, but they have their Nigerian Day, which is they celebrated Nigerian independence. It was colorful, I think, very lovely. I felt like I was in Nigeria. They sang in Hausa language, Mungo de Allah. They sang in Yoruba. They sang in Calabar. Then Igbo song. Oh my God, I was in choir in Nigeria. My voice was like Ogene. I really enjoyed myself, and afterwards there were lots of Nigerian meal to eat. Guess what? I brought some abacha. And I ate abacha there. Any occasion I attended and there is abacha or okwa. What thing concern me, concern rice. I jump on pass. I go for abacha and okwa. Let me know what is usually your favorite meals in any occasion. Anyway, this is it. Thank you. So hope I look good. Something also dressed like this, you know. See you later. Bye.